So this morning we're going to explore an area called Charleston. It's the southern end of MalaMala. Even during normal times we don't get a chance to come down here too often because it is quite a drive. There's no guarantee that you'll find anything, but you are guaranteed to have a huge tract of land all to yourself, which has an appeal all of its own. So we're just going to have an explore around. Nick and Yaku are checking the eastern side of Charleston in one vehicle, and we're going to be checking the western side and closer to the river. We'll see who finds what first. Alright, so this morning as we're driving along looking for some animals, we found these little creepers growing all over the side of the road here. Liam here actually knew what they were. He's going to run us through what in fact they are called.
So we're quite close to the river here, just behind where Mike's filming from. The sand river's flowing past, and all along, growing on these Phragmites reeds, there are these little vines that you can see here that grow along all in the bushes, making quite a thicket here. And Mel, training ranger Mel over there, asked what these little pods that are growing on these vines are called, and got quite a cool little name. They're called a balloon vine. You see they're quite full of air here, similar to that of a balloon, but their scientific or Latin name is quite interesting, is called a cardiospermum grandiflorum. And the cardiospermum, cardio meaning your heart, and spermum meaning seed. If you open up at here, I can zoom in a little bit here. You look at the seed pod. Just on the other side there, see it's a little shape of a heart, that little white heart on the seed. And that's how I remembered it, as a cardiospermum, the shape of a heart, grandiflorum, or also known as a balloon vine. So Mel, what's going on here?
So we found some buffalo tracks, well, quite a substantial amount of buffalo tracks, and we've cut into the block of land in the direction that they were heading. So we're just kind of looking in the area to see if we can spot these buffalo. There's quite a big block of land, and some areas are a little bit thick, so it's a little bit tricky to see, but hopefully we can find this herd of buffalo. So we came down to the river. We got out of that block of land, back onto the road and into the sand river here, and all the way in the distance we can see those buffalo. So they were milling about in the block where we were driving. We saw their tracks, and then they headed down to the river. It's quite a hot day, so they will definitely be wallowing in some water. And so we've managed to get closer to this herd of buffalo. We are currently in the Sand River. Upon approach, we saw that there was this white buffalo calf. I don't know if you can see, but we have been seeing this herd in the area for a couple of weeks now, so it's nice to see that they're still around.
Should have actually been our first guess that they'd be sitting in the river cooling off, because it is starting to get pretty hot right now. But a little leucistic calf like this, we do see it with some animals. The white lions are probably the most famous example in this part of the world, and every now and then a little white elephant calf or leucistic elephant calf pops up. And then now we have the white buffalo of MalaMala. Tucked away in this herd of buffalo hidden in the reeds here is a little baby scrub here, otherwise known as a leveret. He's in an awkward place, but I'm sure he'll be fine. We'll leave him so it doesn't spook too much. Have to move on now.
Yeah, just 2 seconds.
Alright. The reading today.
Are you playing?
Oh,
Okay.
just take one. Act
Well,
one, scene
take
one.
500.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, so we are here at an open area known as Clarendon. We've got some a camera trap that we're going to be setting up here. Do you know it?
Yeah, we're just setting up a camera trap. We're going to set up a few more camera traps in this area and try and monitor sort of this northeastern corner of MalaMala around Clarendon and see if we get movements of lions, potentially leopards, but mostly to try and have a look out for cheetah that are known to come to this area, not necessarily in this area, but sort of bypass through this area known as Clarendon.
Yeah, so anybody that has been to MalaMala and has even asked about a cheetah, we probably would have taken you here.
Yeah.
Just to give you an idea of the landscape, where we are. So you see, it's nice and wide, perfect cheetah habitat. So what we're going to do is set this camera trap up on the tree next to us. This one here, Gina's pointing to it. And trying to at least.
Who knows?
Not very
if it
well,
works.
but he's not good at many things.
Oh, there we go. Another great joke.
Yeah, I know. First of many.
Yeah.
But we're going to set this camera trap up facing down the road that way. So behind us is the Kruger Park. What we're sort of hoping to do is if the cheetah's going to walk up the road, camera's going to be set up and hopefully get some face shots. And that will also help with IDing these animals. So we know, like, when a cheetah moves through here, we're going to know, oh, it's that individual, not just a cheetah.
CF1.
Yeah. So we, and then we'll also, start having an idea of the number of cheetahs that are moving through, as well as some of these animals can have sort of habits. So
Hopefully sort of develop a pattern.
Yeah, and try and get an idea of when they're moving in and out of the property and that. So yeah, and then these camera traps. A big word of thanks has to go out to the Rare Species Fund, who sponsored all of these camera traps for us for both habitat use, i.e. this, and as well as security use. So yeah, big shout out to them and Rob and everybody from the States that helped out with these camera traps. We are putting them to some good use out here. So yeah, let's set it up, see what happens. We'll obviously keep coming back and we'll show you footage and pictures that come out.
Make sure elephants haven't destroyed the tree that it's on.
Yeah, that's pretty likely that's going to happen.
Always the case.
But they've been pretty tough camera traps, these, and so far they've survived all of the abuse from the elephants. So yeah, let's see what happens.
All right.